Yeah, Sandopolis zone.
Oh wow, yeah, that's a fucking horny tree. That's weird.
Oh, did you find it?
it, man. It's the
Also,
inevitable
that's not
endpoint of
fair. Fucking stuck in feet from apples.
Yeah, so?
It's the inevitable endpoint of the mana tree.
Look, it came in a bottle and it got me drunk. What do you fucking want from me?
I want it to not be a horny tree.
that's
well,
what I want.
That makes one of us.
Yeah. MuteKi, no. Okay? Not everything has to be horny.
I was yelling at Pete about cider.
God damn. I was like talking to, I can't remember her name. Curse you, alcohol. On Twitter today. And
Curse you, alcohol. It's alcohol's fault that I can't remember anything.
No. Honestly, I wouldn't be able to remember if I was sober. No,
I know.
I was talking to her
about. I was making it its entirety.
I was talking to, you know the one, Morning Song's fiance.
Oh yeah.
Karen McLeod.
Yeah. Her. Yeah. She's super cool. No, but she was like, I sent her that incredible, what is the best post thing about, about the shipping wars and the ways in which terrible people basically weaponize social justice to get people to not
I've seen that one. I've seen that.
Yeah,
a lot.
I've heard that sort of thing.
Yes.
One too many times.
One of those stories.
Yeah. So what'd you say?
She said, "Mother of God."
Yeah, that's like.
I might be paraphrasing.
I mean, that's basically my reaction too.
It's everybody's reaction.
Yeah,
It is
most
the
people's
only
reaction.
valid reaction.
Yep.
Alright, I guess I should say something about Sandopolis Zone, but kinda don't want to.
Sand, it's an opolis.
Yeah, it's sandy, it's pretty cool.
I mean,
It's
if
got-
you like Marble Zone, you'll enjoy Sandopolis. The weird thing is, Sandopolis Act 1 is the only level in Sonic 3 that I don't really have a complete mental map of.
I don't
Especially
really
in terms
have-
of...
See, I've played Sonic 3 easily as many times as you have, and I realize that might sound blasphemous, but this was the only Genesis game I had growing up, right?
No, it was like the only one I ever played because it was the only one I could ever get through because it had a save feature. I cheated my way through Sonic 2 as a kid.
Wow, you were pathetic. Sorry. But, like, we're
Wow.
not friends anymore, and I don't respect you anymore. Get on my level, fuck nugget.
I spent too much time trying to convince myself that I was ever going to be able to possibly play Revenge of Shinobi.
That's a good one.
Pro tip,
yeah.
Revenge of Shinobi is way too freaking hard. And its controls suck.
Man, like, we're talking about other Genesis games. I wish Calscript was on this call. Why isn't Calscript
I
on
wish
this call?
Scrub was on every call.
Get him on this call. Like, fucking text him.
I'll yell at him.
You know what's really crazy is my first experience with Revenge of Shinobi was on the Sega Smash Pack for PC that I got
PC,
like
huh.
yeah, this was like
all
really
of its
early
games for
Genesis
PC at the
emulation. It was using like what was almost basically a beta copy of the Fusion emulator you're using right now.
Sega did a lot of that for some reason.
Oh yeah, Sega was a weird
I mean,
company.
it's one of the reasons why I supported them as much as I do, is that they actually made games that I could play on PC.
Yeah, it was just one of those things where it's like, also you're destroying the reason to own your system. I don't understand.
Sega don't give a fuck. Oh, I was
I
gonna say
mean, and
something.
it's
What were we
funny because
talking
everyone
about
complains
before we were
about
talking
Nintendo not doing this these days. Why aren't you putting more Mario on phones?
It's like, because then
What
you'll
were we
never
talking
buy
about
a
before?
Nintendo.
We were talking about emulators and phones.
Emulators are good, but
fandom.
I need to remind you all that I am absolutely not using illegal emulation. This is a special homebrew ROM on my Genesis that I have plugged into an HD TV.
In any case, we were talking about, like, moralizing fandoms.
Also,
Oh, man.
no, we weren't.
Don't pirate, kids. It's bad.
We're over that.
Copy that floppy.
Yes.
Busy copying that
Here we go.
floppy.
The boss.
Don't make fan art of that popular series, especially not if the people in it are, I don't know, kids or whatever.
No. The key crux was it's in situations where it's ambiguous. Like, these
Well, and
guys
then
could be
well,
these
no,
guys
there's-
could be anything between, like,
It's never going to
17 and
stop.
27, right? God damn it. I gotta
Well,
wait for
really,
it to
it's just
spin
people
around.
looking for
There we
any
go.
excuse
No,
to
that's
yell at
literally
people.
what it is. It's just people, like, going, aha, now you have to, now I win.
Time for you to
Yeah,
register
well.
onto the sex offenders list because you liked a pairing.
I don't. Okay, like I've never shipped anyone ever.
I have never shipped. I swear.
No, I just. No,
Ship in my life.
I'm not even fucking around. Like I
know
never
I
got
it
that.
still sounds like you're saying I've never done it. I swear.
Yeah, no, I know. What I'm saying is like.
How the fuck did my 3DS lose charge so goddamn fast? I had the Street Passy thing turned off.
Probably getting old. But no, like I never.
It is probably getting old to have like.
What I'm saying is I never saw the appeal. I never really got it, so to speak.
It's cool.
About 3 to 5 years is about as long as you can really expect the lithium-ion battery to go.
At least they're easily replaceable batteries.
Yeah. It's fundamentally about wanting to see people fuck.
There's this thing.
I don't understand.
There's so much of it on the internet.
You may have heard of this. It's called, how to put this delicately, pornography.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah, but that's not specific enough.
Yeah. It's also like not... Like there's different kinds of pornography, and sometimes people don't like real person porn, so they look at cartoon porn instead.
Look, I get it. Like I got the like you all have like stolen my laptop. You all know the sites that were like on Google's like most commonly visited.
I actually didn't because I was mostly
I have not stolen your laptop. I don't know what kind of porn you like.
Really?
No, we actually.
I thought you all did that at PAX that one time.
No, we stole your laptop at PAX, but it was all.
I was probably drunk, so I don't remember.
Well, one, you were drunk too.
Oh yeah, I was drunk too. That was
like everyone but me was drunk. But the point I was going to make in its entirety was that it didn't matter. You were already on talking time. We didn't have any reason to look at your Google history.
Oh no, I mean it's like it's the ones that are like right there when you open any of my web browser.
No, we were looking at
you
talking
were already
time.
on talking time.
Oh right, yeah, that's right. You guys all stole my thing and wrote a bunch of posts in like filthy fucking lowercase, and I was like mad pissed at you.
No, some of them were in uppercase. Mine was in uppercase.
But really, I deserved it because like the last time I visited Mazzo and McLean, like I immediately just like waited for Mazzo to leave the room with her computer up with talking time on it, and just immediately like started a thread in all caps that said, "I am Mazzo, 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 Mazzo. Yes, that is my name, and I am Mazzo."
I remember this. Yes, you best at least try to make it effect.
You steal my phone every time I leave it unattended too.
Yeah, because I gotta take awesome selfies. Like,
I just leave one self-aggrandizing tweet per time.
Let's see. Okay, so Sandopolis Zone 2, I'm gonna talk about what level just a little bit.
I just blatantly steal Beat's phone in front of him and make tweets.
Yeah,
well,
no,
I mean,
that's
what else are you gonna do? Beat can't stop you.
Sure I can. I just don't wanna.
That's
code for you could just ask for his phone back.
Yeah, like I could do that, but I'm like, no man, do it.
No, that's code for Cam.
But no, Sandopolis Act 2. I actually kind of like this level, even though I realize it's apparently one of the more hated levels.
I love it.
Big Haunt, dude.
It's one of my favorites.
I don't think I've ever
personally.
actually played it because it's not looking familiar to me.
Oh, that's fine. But basically, it's got this like kind of like neat little gimmick where you have to keep the lights on, or else these ghosts will get bigger and bigger. It's just like that.
It's Big Boots
like what just happened. Yeah, it's Big
Mario.
I don't
like
know enough. I don't know like what Big Boo's Haunt is off the top of my head. I like feel bad about this.
That's the Mario
bad enough.
4 level.
Yeah.
But like, did you have to keep the lights on that one? I don't understand.
No, it's just this is just how Boo mansions work in Mario, where it's just like, oh, you have to find a way to keep the ghosts avoided. To avoid the ghosts, in this case, keep the lights on those that stare at them.
Honestly, if anything, it's more like the level in 3D World
shy.
where you have to wear the lamp helmet thing to get rid of them.
I have not actually finished 3D World.
Oh, okay. Well, I really like that level, even if I found it also infuriating.
They got ears!
Yeah, they get like the little horns and stuff.
Yep, and in a minute they're about to actually attack.
Animal ears, like, you know, they're animals.
They could be that too.
Animal ghosts.
I mean,
I read them as
this is a game about an anthropomorphic hedgehog. It can be whichever, you know. I ain't gonna hate.
Both.
Yeah.
They're cat devils.
Cat devils. Cats are the devil, so you know that's just redundant.
Wow.
Adorable devils. The best devil.
The worst.
High quality devil.
You know, I realized
the wing of the
I
devil
never
can
finished
fly.
my story
Oh,
about
what's
the
your story?
Sega Smash Pack.
Oh yeah.
The version of Revenge of Shinobi on that thing was like a prototype version. It wasn't the final version of the game.
Oh, yeah.
It was like glitched, and the final level didn't even exist in it.
They
also had like a level select.
That is some next level shit.
Right, it still had like the original appearances of Godzilla, Spider-Man, Batman, all that stuff.
I love that they did that. It was just like, man, what are even copyright laws?
Yeah, like,
we don't give a fuck.
We just don't give a shit.
Yeah.
We don't give a what?
Actually, I don't think I ever played Shinobi. So like, but we had this weird ninja game on the Master System that was like, believe a ninja is invincible. And spoilers, you were not an invincible ninja. You were a very vulnerable ninja.
No ninja is invincible.
Like,
not even
that might just be the ninja, which is the obnoxious, just an obnoxious shoot 'em up.
That was it?
The ninja.
Oh yeah, that sounds like it.
That one's not so bad, I think, but
it's mostly just it's not a terrible shoot 'em up, but it's still weird that like, oh, we made a ninja game. What is it? It's a shoot 'em up.
Yeah, I mean, if you like Commando, how it plays, you'll probably enjoy it, but it's an odd choice of theming. Before, it was like you play as some princess or something, and you use kunai or whatever
rescue the princess in that one, I think.
Well, in the Master System version, but it was originally an arcade game.
Did you just describe Pocky and Rocky with Becky?
No, that's Game Boy Advance.
No, but it's similar. It's very similar, especially the arcade version. It feels like, you know, sort of almost like a proof of concept for that.
I haven't actually ever played Pocky and Rocky. I just think the name is hilarious.
In Japan, it is known as MuteKi.
Can't believe I made that. I should have died there, but I didn't, because I kick ass.
Do you?
Yes, I do. I have high self-esteem about this. Fuck you.
Oh, now you're gonna die. Oh, wow.
Oh never mind. Yeah, you made it.
Oh, that was what you were doing. Yeah, I forget there's a delay.
Yeah.
More like Pocky and Cocky.
Wow.
Life is ruined.
Life is ruined. Like nobody like when it just goes dead silent like that. That's when you know you fucked up. You done wrong.
You know what I like about this stage is that it's another one of the stages that loops vertically. There's no bottom to the level.
Oh
anywhere.
yeah, no.
Oh really?
That's a lot of Sonic levels actually.
Yeah.
Really?
Like all of Metropolis and Sonic 2.
I still kind of associate Sonic with like
bottomless
the
pits.
instant death pits they turned into.
Oh yeah, no, that's a relatively new invention. A lot of the old Sonic games, and I think this is super cool, basically use level wraps to their advantage. Like sometimes it's obvious, like in this level it's obvious there is no bottom, you can literally fall forever in loads of places, but like in Scrap Brain Zone, for example, there's no like, you know, big obvious like pits or anything like that that would indicate that there's no bottom to the level. But there's lots of ways that if you go up, eventually you'll end up at what would be the bottom of the level. It's just a clever way of keeping like the of designing the level so that you can go up infinitely or down infinitely and still like reach the end. The paths would intersect.
Maze levels really like to do.
Yeah, the paths would intersect with themselves essentially. Like there'd be like 3 or 4 paths through a level, and they would all reach the end eventually. But if you like at the points where they intersected, you could go from like the bottom path to the top path simply by continuing to go up. It's basically just a clever way to use the level design to use the loops to your advantage to make the level seem much bigger than it actually was.
And then sometimes you get Metropolis Zone.
Yeah. Well, Metropolis Zone did the same thing in a lot of places. It just had one big pit that everybody remembers.
Yeah, there's like a pit
that should have worked! This game's a dick now, I hate it.
Your love-hate relationship with Sonic.
Nah, I love Sonic.
But sometimes you hate it.
Well,
man!
Yeah, see?
Too Sonic, too furious.
MuteKi loves Sonic at least as much as I do, and he agrees with me.
That hurts. Just watching that hurts so bad.
There's 21 other Sonics that can take your place. It's fine.
Yes.
The eternal Sonic understudy.
The theory that that every Sonic.
Eventually, you just get to Sonic.
Sonic is always Sonic.
Sonic is the buffer underflow when you die too much.
Oh god.
Oh god. You just turn into like an MS Paint monstrosity.
I thought we weren't going to talk about unsigned integers on this stream.
Fuck you.
Like, it didn't have to be an unsigned one to get proper underflow.
Well, actually, yeah, it's going to overflow.
I did it again!
It's probably more likely to
I
be
did the
underflow.
exact same thing again! Okay, okay. This time I'm not gonna fuck it up. He says.
You keep saying that.
He says.
Honestly, that last light switch is pretty much irrelevant because the boss is right there.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Oh, dang, I accidentally closed the stream instead of going to it.
It'll be back.
It's fine. You won't miss anything. I'm literally doing the
just
same thing
No,
I just did
I-
twice. Third time's a charm, though, right? Third time's a
Is
charm.
it?
I do not need this sass from you right now, fanboy.
Knuckles time's the charm.
That's not even... What the fuck? That's...
After the third time, it's the Knuckles time. Don't you know how to count?
Oh, god damn it. Okay, okay.
And after that, it's Mania time.
Okay, okay, okay.
We are not acknowledging anything else.
Just go down here.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
this
we don't
one.
have to pretend there was anything else.
Oh wait, let's hit this just in case. Oh, maybe I can get like a shield or something. Come on, come on, come on. Yes.
Oh man, beat learned.
Powerful learning beat.
Learning skeleton.
Powerful, smart skeleton.
I'm really terrified of the
Skeleton went
concept
to
of like a learning skeleton. Skeleton did go to college. That's the problem.
Yeah, I did. Got like
Yeah.
masters.
Skeleton's
That's more
smarter
educated than I am.
Well, beat. If you have a
Skeleton's smarter
masters,
than I am, and it makes me sad.
why the fuck are you playing video games for the internet?
Because his day job.
Because
is
why
less
not?
fun. Blue Streak speeds by Sonic the Hedgehog.
Okay, here we go.
That show was so weird because it was basically I maintain Firefly for little kids.
Well, now the real question. Now the real question is, I'm gonna ask like your tier list for Sonic the Hedgehog opening themes from '90s cartoon shows, and you're gonna have an answer, and that's gonna be the whole involved.
I don't know, but Sonic Underground is last.
That's fair.
Which is
Sonic
the one
Underground
which
is
is just
last
a
in
complete
everything.
acid trip?
I
That
didn't
That would be the
realize
Adventures of
that's
Sonic the
adventure.
Hedgehog, which was basically a Roadrunner cartoon with Sonic in it.
I don't blame them for being like, what should we do with this Speedy character? Oh, let's make a Roadrunner cartoon.
Yeah, no, that was
No, that one
was
made perfect
extremely
sense.
appropriate.
There is absolutely no part of that is not